6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Nayab. First, the headlines. Caretaker Prime Minister has directed to evolve a strategy to achieve desired results of the skill development schemes for youth. President says the government is fully committed to ensure peace, tranquility and equal rights to all citizens in the country irrespective of religion. Pakistan and Jordan have agreed to enhance cooperation in potential areas of trade, investment and media. Pakistan has urged the UN Security Council to take immediate effective action to impose a ceasefire and lift the inhumane siege in Gaza. All parties Hurriyat conference says any judicial order about Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir carries no moral and legal standing. Pakistan's Huzaifa Ibrahim has won silver medal in the US Open Under-19 Squash Championship in Philadelphia. And now the news in detail. Caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haqqaqar has said youth of merged districts of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa should be given special importance and attention in Prime Minister's youth schemes. Chairing a review meeting in Islamabad today, he termed the young generation as future of the nation and declared welfare of the youth as top priority of the government. He said disbursement of loans under the youth program should be done in an extremely responsible manner and caution. The Prime Minister advised to revolve a strategy with regard to the skill development schemes to achieve desired results. He instructed to start training programs for master trainers to ensure their capacity building so that they can impart quality training to the people. President Dr. Arif Alvi says the government is fully committed to ensure peace, tranquility and equal rights to all citizens, irrespective of caste, creed and religion in the country. Addressing a ceremony at the Ivan Sadr in connection with the celebration of Christmas, he said that being an Islamic welfare state, it is obligation of the government to safeguard the basic rights of all religious minorities. The president said that teachings of Islam as well as religions lay emphasis upon the value of human life. He said wars and carnage are no solution. Pakistan and Jordan have agreed to enhance cooperation in potential areas of trade, investment and media. The consensus to this effect was reached during a meeting between Caretaker Minister for Information and Broadcasting Murtaza Salangi and Jordanian Ambassador Dr. Man Al-Khirasit in Islamabad today. During the meeting, the Caretaker Information Minister apprised the Jordanian ambassador about progress towards the general elections in Pakistan. He said Caretaker government is providing all possible support and facilities to Election Commission of Pakistan to ensure free, fair and impartial elections. The Information Minister said that Pakistan values its relation with Jordan as the two countries have strong ties based on religion, common values and culture. The Caretaker Minister for Information also emphasized on exchange of media delegations between the two countries. Talking about situation in Gaza, Caretaker Minister for Information urged the global community to play its due role for an immediate ceasefire in Palestine. He said the current situation of Palestine is a matter of concern not only for the Muslim Ummah but also for the civilized nations of the world. Murtaza Salangi also appreciated Jordan's relief activities in Palestine. Caretaker Minister for Finance Dr. Shamshad Akhtar inaugurated Export-Import Bank of Pakistan in Islamabad today, marking a significant stride towards fortifying external trade and enhancing economic growth in the country. Speaking at the inaugural ceremonies, she said Exim's operationalization is a major milestone and it will augment the banking and trade finance landscape in Pakistan. The finance minister highlighted the global impact of Exim and said these institutions disbursed a staggering $2.5 trillion in trade finance last year. This is Radio Pakistan. Pakistan has urged the United Nations Security Council to take immediate and effective action to impose a ceasefire and lift the inhumane siege of Gaza. At her weekly media briefing in Islamabad today, Foreign Office spokesperson Mumtaz Zahra Balot said Pakistan remains deeply concerned over the ongoing campaign of large-scale massacre unleashed upon the Palestinian people. She said Pakistan strongly condemns Israel's ongoing bombardment on hospitals in Gaza that crushed to death numerous Palestinians, including women, children, and wounded patients under treatment. She said the crimes against humanity in occupied Palestinian territories are a haunting stain on the conscience of humanity. Replying to a question, the spokesperson said Pakistan is deeply concerned about use of the sophisticated arms and ammunition by a banned outfit like Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan. Answering another question, Mumtaz Baloch said Pakistan expects from the Afghan authorities to take effective measures against terrorist groups, especially TTP, operating on Afghan soil. She said that Islamabad is also concerned over Indian involvement in supporting and funding terrorists and their activities inside Pakistan. The spokesperson said Indian network of terrorism has now been expanded globally beyond South Asia. She said the arrest of Indian officials like Commander Kulbhushan Jadhav is a bright example of Indian involvement in espionage and subversive activities inside Pakistan. The World Health Organization says northern Gaza has been left without a functional hospital as all health facilities run out of fuel, staff, and supplies. According to WHO representative in Gaza, Richard Peckcon, only 9 out of 36 health facilities are partially functional in the whole of Gaza, and all these facilities are concentrated in the enclave's south. The martyrdom toll of Palestinians in continued Israeli bombardment on Gaza has risen to over 20,000, while the number of injured now have reached over 52,000. According to Palestinian Health Ministry, scores of Palestinians, including children and women, were martyred and others injured, while dozens of homes and buildings were destroyed in Israeli bombing on Gaza Strip today. During the last 24 hours, 55 Palestinians were martyred in Israeli raids on homes in the city of Khan Yunis, south of the Gaza Strip. The United Nations Security Council is likely to vote on Gaza situation today after days of negotiations on a resolution calling to allow safe and unhindered humanitarian access to Gaza. According to President of UN Security Council, in yesterday's meeting, the Security Council agreed to continue negotiations to allow for additional time for diplomacy to yield positive results. The religious ritual of Hindu communities, Shivratri Puja, Kartik Puja and Putra Ashnan was held at Katas Raj Temple in Chakwal district today. Along with 55 Hindu pilgrims from India, Hindu citizens living in Pakistan participated in the rituals. Speaking on this occasion, Additional Secretary Shrines Rana Shahid Salim said arrangements for pilgrims are being ensured in the light of the teachings of hospitality given in the religion of Islam and the priorities of the government of Pakistan. Expressing his views, Bharatiya Jatha leader Vijay Kumar Sharma expressed gratitude for the excellent arrangements made by the government of Pakistan. He said, "We are performing the religious rituals without any fear and definitely feel that we are in India." The All Parties Hurriyat conference says any judicial order about Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir carries no moral and legal standing. In his message from New Delhi's infamous Tihar jail, illegally detained senior leader of All Parties Hurriyat conference Shabir Ahmad Shah said the Indian Supreme Court's recent verdict that validated the 5th August 2019 illegal action of the Modi government is yet another big betrayal to the Kashmiris. On the other hand, the report released by Kashmir Media Service said India is using draconian laws in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir to suppress the Kashmiris' struggle for right to self-determination. Pakistan's Huzaifa Ibrahim has won silver medal in the US Open Under-19 Squash Championship in Philadelphia. In the final, Rishi Srivastava of the United States beat Huzaifa after a thrilling contest. 128 players from 30 countries participated in the event. And finally, the weather report. Mainly cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while very cold and partly cloudy in upper parts during next 12 hours. Fog and smog is likely to persist in upper Sindh, plain areas of Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa during morning and night hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk.